Diesel exhaust contributes to smog, acid rain, and climate change.
The soot and everything that people see is the biggest impact, especially when you're in an environment like Whistler, where the air is supposed to be, pristine, and you get a plow truck roaring down the road and you can't see it for black smoke.
Well, the diesel product has improved a lot, but still the issue of pollutant and in the air, the smog issues and global warming, in particular in Toronto for the TTC, is the visibility of the buses downtown. When you see the soot coming out of a bus, naturally you assume that that's the worst possible pollution.
My concerns with diesel emissions are around the greenhouse gas effect as well as the social impact.
It's a great fuel. It's highly efficient. It powers a huge part of the commerce in this country, but it's dirty.
The effects of diesel exhaust are both local and global. At the local level, diesel tailpipe emissions contain suspected carcinogens and contribute to urban smog and acid rain. Life cycle greenhouse gas emissions from diesel contribute to global climate change. Biodiesel reduces the negative effects of diesel fumes.
Biodiesel is a renewable fuel that can be blended with traditional diesel fuel or be used at 100% blend in a diesel engine. In fact, the first diesel engine was running on peanut oil. So in a way, biodiesel actually predates petroleum diesel.
Biodiesel is a renewable fuel. It is a renewable alternative to diesel fuel that's made from any natural oil, any vegetable oil or animal fat. You take the original oil and you refine it by reacting it with an alcohol, and it acts very chemically similar to diesel fuel, and a diesel engine can be used in lower blends or in higher blends as a pure fuel.
In Canada, biodiesel blends are fueling many municipal and commercial fleets.
We decided to go with biodiesel early on because it offered a very quick way to get into a product that would show that we were committed to emission reductions. And also it was the kind of experiment that if it went wrong, we could very quickly go back to using standard diesel.
Emission reductions are very important. Working there, constantly working around the trucks.
I found it a lot better inside the cab, lower emissions and just much cleaner smelling.
Biodiesel can be used in any diesel engine at various blends.
We're running approximately 60 vehicles here in Whistler on the biodiesel, on B5, and that includes our local fire department, and they have about 12 diesel vehicles there as well.
The City of Vancouver is using B5 for the smaller components, or some smaller vehicles in our fleet, and B20 for some of the larger vehicles. Eventually we're going to try to go with B20 across the board.
We've converted our whole fleet pretty well to biodiesel now. A little over 2,000 vehicles. Currently we have Mercedes-Benz engines, the Caterpillar C7s, the Cummins, ISB engines. They're all running on the B20 biodiesels.
The Toronto Transit has 1,500 buses in their fleet. We're running biodiesel year-round. We use a 5% blend in the winter and a 20% blend in the summer.
We run B40 and all our yard equipment. We have a John Deere loader. We've got 2 yard trucks with 4 diesel engines in them. We also got a diesel-fired welder and man lift and all sorts of other auxiliary equipment used for the yard.
In the United States and Europe, biodiesel blends power thousands of fleets.
Biodiesel is really just getting started here in Canada, but it is filling a market need that is very real and growing. Consumers want to have additional fuel choices, cleaner fuel choices, less expensive fuel choices. So whether you're a fleet manager, whether you're an ordinary consumer, whether you are a government that's looking at reducing emissions, biodiesel helps you with all of those things. And British Columbia certainly has been a leader in getting biodiesel to fleets and getting acceptance of biodiesel by fleet managers.
This is the first in a series of video clips that will provide an overview of successful biodiesel integration.